The ringer, nearly lost my marriage, did lose a business, went back to working for someone, got the craps with that, and have built out a business since then because I found he probably found me, a guy on Facebook who tended to swear and didn't have a lot of patience for people. So one, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you, and I didn't want to have the regret with death that I didn't do that in person.
Thank you.
You've got no idea, mate. You've completely changed my whole entire fucking life.
Thank you so much.
Crazy.
Thank you.
The question, though, I have, unfortunately, because I went through that not so great period, I had a very young family at the time, and I think that period of time has actually damaged a little bit of the psychology of my eldest son.
Okay.
And he doesn't cope well at all.
With anything?
Change is one of the biggest things he struggles with.
Yeah.
If we say we're going to do something and we change it midway through it, just reels on it.
Understood.
Have you got any advice?
Before you go any further, please don't just jump into the thought that period is what created that. It's super important that you don't overjudge yourself. It may have, but with all due respect, it may have not.
Yeah.
That just might be a DNA trait from your great uncle Gilbert.
I'm told I was a little bit like that myself as well when I was young.
Even better. So before you start this process of beating you the fuck up, one of the biggest things that I'm trying to figure out, and I'm super early, which is why I'm not talking about it, but before we worry about the judgment from the outside, most people are crippled by the judgment of themselves, through themselves, without realizing somebody else put that judgment in them. So before we even allow the framework that your actions did that, I'd like to take a step back, because the second you can take a little of that pressure off, it changes the way that you can maybe deal with it.
Yeah.
You know? Also, how old is he?
12.
I mean, it's early. And all you have to do is love and listen. You can't impose what you want him to be. You need to watch carefully and react to what he actually is. If he doesn't like change, he may not be an entrepreneur. And guess what? That's amazing. I have no interest in my children being entrepreneurs. I have interest in them loving what they do the way I love what I do. And whether that makes $4 a year or not, that's it. And by the way, I'm not gonna give them any of my money either. So if they make $4 a year, they're gonna fucking live on $4 a year. And guess what? There's a lot of fuckers in this room making $40,000 a year that are way happier than the millionaires in this fucking hall.